Every year, Asian Development Bank's Independent Evaluation Department publishes its annual evaluation review. The report assesses ADB's performance in the past year and offers lessons and recommendations to guide ongoing and future projects.
This report has two purposes: to enhance accountability and at the same time to promote learning in the institution. And so every year we come to the board with a report informing on the level of performance of the institution, that is, the level to which the operations of the institution have met the standards that have been set by ADB in terms of effectiveness, relevance, sustainability. And we inform the board also on the results on the ground, what actually changed on the ground at the country level, the community level, in companies in which the institution has made an investment.
This is an important year for the annual evaluation review, as it marks the first full year of ADB implementing its Strategy 2030. The AER provides an update on ADB performance trends. It also draws lessons and provides recommendations for future projects. Some key messages from this AER is that ADB continues to have an issue with sustainability of its project, so it really must include more features to ensure better sustainability at the design stage.
2020 Annual Evaluation Review notes a decline in the performance of public sector projects in all regions, except East Asia, where it improved because of strong project performance in the People's Republic of China.
Asian economies have been growing rapidly in the last decade. Private sector is becoming increasingly important in these economies and in fact is an engine of growth in these economies. ADB has responded to this context by increasing its support to private sector over the last decade. And in fact, in the recently approved corporate strategy, Strategy 2030, it intends to do 1/3 of its operations through private sector by 2024. Now, what's been the performance of ADB-supported private sector operations? These have been on a declining trend since 2014-2016 time period and currently stands at 52% success rate. The underperformance is primarily due to the poor performance of private equity funds and financial intermediary transactions. Going forward, improvements can be had by improving the work quality at design and by improving value addition, both at entry and during implementation.
This year, the Annual Evaluation Review investigated the robustness and credibility of ADB's project SelfEvaluation System.
So this year we looked at ADB's project self-evaluation system, building on our look at the corporate results framework last year. Self-evaluation is really important for ADB. It helps it track its progress towards meeting its objectives under Strategy 2030. It involves the whole project cycle, from project design through to implementation, and then finally at completion, where we get an opportunity to look at the achievements of the project. One aspect of self-evaluation we looked at very closely was monitoring. And as the old mantra goes, you cannot measure what you do not monitor. And monitoring is extremely important for ADB's self-evaluation system because it allows ADB to track progress towards its objectives. It helps inform decision-making and course correction if needed. And it also helps identify lessons and learnings that can be used to help improve future projects.
The theme chapter of the 2020 Annual Evaluation Review assessed the robustness and credibility of ADB's project self-evaluation system. The evaluation found that the architecture of ADB's project self-evaluation system is robust, it is credible, it is aligned with international good practice, and it is useful for accountability and learning. The evaluation also highlighted some challenges that will need to be addressed moving forward. Project monitoring requires increased attention, devoted resources, and stronger incentives in order to improve the overall reliability of data and better track development outcomes. Tacit knowledge, which is fundamental for institutional learning, is not fully captured by the current formal self-evaluation processes and products. And finally, a comprehensive monitoring system for private sector operations is not fully developed and will need to be established moving forward.
There is early evidence that greater engagement between ADB management and IED on the quality of action plans has had a beneficial impact. Greater collaboration between the two could help ADB to improve its performance and achieve better development results in line with its Strategy 2030.